children. Good morning to all. Welcome back to Economic Online class. How are you children? I hope all are fine over there. We were discussing which chapter? Yes, chapter 6, Rural Development in Indian Economy. In the previous class, we had discussed about two important aspects of rural development. That is rural credit and agriculture marketing. Today we would focus on third aspects of rural development, that is diversification into productive activity or agricultural diversification. The agriculture sector accounts for employment of more than 51% of all rural households. But do you know the growth in this sector is shrinking each year? This is just an indicator of how overcrowded agriculture is. It calls for a shift of workforce to other economic activities. This is why we must look into diversification into productive activities like horticulture, animal husbandry and fishery. So diversification into productive activity in this context simply means to redirect the unnecessarily employed workforce towards activities that are short on the workforce. That is, from diversification from farm to non-farm activities. So, what is the need for diversification? The agriculture sector is now unable to absorb more workforce and due to overcrowding. Its productivity and growth is on a continuous fall. In addition, apart from during the two major agriculture seasons, that is Rabi and Kharif season, farmers have no option to earn a living. Considering such problems, there is a need for a shift of workforce towards other productive activities like horticulture and animal husbandry to attain development in rural area. So the need of the hour is to achieve diversification through a shift of workforce towards other channels of production. It can be fulfilled through diversifying workforce towards either agricultural allied activities or towards non-farm activities. So, diversification includes two aspects. One related to change in cropping pattern and the other related to a shift of workforce from agricultural to other allied activities like livestock, poultry, fisheries, etc. and non-agricultural sector. Diversification of crop production has two types: shift from single cropping system to multiple cropping system, then transfer from subsistence farming to commercial farming. It minimizes the risk of price fluctuation and monsoon failure. Then non-farm activities include fishing, collecting fruits and vegetables, dairy products, basket making, pottery and other small business activities and artisans activities. As agriculture is already overcrowded, a major proportion of the increasing labor force need to find alternative employment opportunity in other non-farm sectors. The non-farm economy has several segments. In it, some process dynamic linkages that permit healthy growth while other were subsistence. Low productivity proposition. The dynamic subsectors are agro-processing industries, food processing industries, leather industry, tourism, etc. Those sectors which have the potential but seriously lack infrastructure, and other support include traditional home-based industries like pottery, craft, handlooms, etc. Majority of the rural women find employment in agriculture, while men generally look for non-farm employment. In recent times, women have also begun looking for non-farm jobs. Let us discuss various non-farm activities. First one, animal husbandry. Indian farmers follow the mixed crop livestock farming system in which crops are grown traditionally and livestock are sustained alongside. The livestock products like egg, milk, meat, etc. are sold for alternative livelihood options. Livestock production offers options of transport, income, food security and nutrition without disruption farming activities. The animal husbandry or livestock sector provides more than 70 million people with livelihood alternatives. The chart shows the distribution of livestock in India. Poultry accounts for the largest share with 58%. That is, poultry 58% provided by poultry, followed by others. Other animals which include camel, asses, horses, ponies are in the lowest rung. India had about 300 million cattle, including 108 million buffaloes in 2012. However, milk has been a livestock product that is leading by example. Dairy sectors has been performing exceptionally as a result of which the production of milk in the country has grown to 5 times the past numbers. Operation Flood can be credited for this development. Under this, farmers pool their individual milk produce and hand them over to cooperatives who take them to urban areas. The milk cooperatives of Gujarat are an illustration or an example of perfect implementation of this idea, as we discussed in rural marketing. Next is fisheries. The fishing sector is an emerging alternative for diversification. It accounts for about 0.8% of our GDP. The economic rise of fisheries sector is credited to the active investment and budgetary allocation made in its favor. The major fish producing states are Kerala, West Bengal, Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu. But there are several areas of concentration in this sector. The families of most fishermen are illiterate and poor. Also, unemployment, low per capita income and chronically bad standards of living are some barriers. And although women are not involved in fishing activities, they extensively handle export marketing and internal marketing. Therefore, there is a requirement for good credit facilities for fisherwomen. Next is horticulture. What is horticulture? Horticulture may be broadly defined as the science and art of growing fruits, vegetables and flowers and crops like spices and other plantation crops. It is a science of cultivation of garden plants. The word horticulture is derived from the Latin word hortus, meaning enclosure, that means garden, and culture means cultivation. Thus, horticulture means culture or cultivation of garden crops. India is a land of diversity even in terms of climatic condition and soil composition. Hence, India is a favorable zone for the growth of a variety of plants. This makes it a suitable region for development of horticulture. Thus, it can be easily understood as to why horticulture accounts for 6% share in GDP and it is an emerging channel of diversification into productive activity. India has now become a leading producer of fruits like mango, banana, coconut and in a number of spices. Then also flower harvesting, nursery maintenance, hybrid seed production and tissue culture, propagation of fruits and flowers and food processing are some channels to consider for diversification under horticulture, and India has become a leading producer of fruits and spices and possesses second position in the production of fruits and vegetables. Next important non-farm activities is information technology. So workforce can also move to secondary and tertiary sector. It can play a critical role in sustainable development and food security. It can disseminate information regarding emerging technologies and its applications, prices, weather and soil condition for growing different crops, etc. So, it also generates employment opportunities in rural area. Then, there are various schemes the that was introduced by Government of India. First one, Tamil Nadu Women in Agriculture, TANWA. Tamil Nadu Women in Agriculture is a project initiated in Tamil Nadu to train women in latest agricultural techniques. It induces women to actively participate in raising agricultural productivity and family income. And also farm women's group in Tiruchirappalli, trained women are successfully making and selling vermicompost and earning money from this venture. Many other farm women's groups are creating savings in their group by functioning like mini banks through a microcredit system. With the accumulated savings, they promote small-scale household activities like mushroom cultivation, soap manufacturing, doll making or other income-generating activities. Next is Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana. In October 2014, the Government of India introduced a new scheme called Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana, SAGY. Under this scheme, members of India's parliament need to identify and develop one village from their constituencies. This began with MPs can develop one village as a model village by 2016 and two more by 2019, covering over 2,500 villages in India. According to the scheme, the village can have a population of 3,000 to 5,000 in the plains and 1,000 to 3,000 in the hills and should not be MPs owned or their spouse village. MPs are expected to facilitate a village development plan, motivate villagers to take up activities and build infrastructure in the area of health, nutrition and education. But still, in the case of diversification of agricultural activities, India lagging behind because there are various problems faced by alternative industry. Though in terms of numbers, our livestock population is quite impressive, but its productivity is quite low as compared to other countries. It requires improved technology and promotion of good breeds of animals to enhance productivity. Improved veterinary care and credit facilities to small and marginal farmers and landless laborers would enhance sustainable livelihood option through livestock production. Production of fisheries has already increased substantially. However, problems related to overfishing and illiteracy stands against the development of fishing sector. Then welfare programs for the fishing community have to be reoriented in a manner which can provide long-term gains and subsistence of livelihood. Horticulture has emerged as a successful sustainable livelihood option and need to be encouraged significantly. Enhancing its role requires investment in infrastructure like electricity, cold storage system, marketing linkages, small-scale processing units and technology improvement and disseminations. So, these are the problems that faced by alternative industries. So, we have to do more in this sector. With this topic, our 6th chapter get finished. In this chapter, we have studied about rural development, rural credit, rural marketing and diversification of agricultural activities. It is clear that until and unless some spectacular changes occur, the rural sector might continue to remain backward. There is a greater need today to make rural areas more vibrant through diversification into dairying, poultry, fisheries, vegetables and fruits and linking the rural production centers with the urban and foreign market to realize higher returns on the investment for the products. Moreover, infrastructure elements like credit and marketing, farmers-friendly agricultural policies and constant appraisal and dialogues between farmers group and agricultural department are essential to realize the full potential of the sector. So children, that was today's session. So you have to watch the URL, attend the test paper, download your notes and learn it well. Thank you. See you in the next class.